day. This is the story of a surgeon who was trusted with saving lives, but he turned that trust into a weapon. Dr. Christopher Duntsch, later known to the world as Dr. Death. Christopher Duntsch was born in 1971 in Tennessee, USA. He came from an ordinary family, but carried extraordinary ambitions. He studied biology, entered medical school, and trained to become a neurosurgeon. But, according to fellow students, Duntsch spent more time partying and using drugs than focusing on medicine. Despite his troubled behavior, he eventually began his career as a neurosurgeon in Dallas, Texas. On the surface, he was charming, confident, and brilliant. Patients trusted him blindly. But behind the closed doors of the operating room, a nightmare unfolded. From his very first surgeries, alarming mistakes appeared. Nerves were severed, spines were damaged. Some patients were left permanently paralyzed. Others never woke up. Experts later testified, these mistakes didn't seem accidental. They looked intentional. So why didn't hospitals stop him? The truth is, hospitals feared their own reputations. They quietly removed Duntsch, but never warned other institutions. And so, he kept moving from hospital to hospital, continuing to operate, destroying new lives each time. Investigations later revealed he harmed more than 30 patients. Some could never walk again. Some could never speak. And many lost their lives. By then, the media gave him a chilling new name, Dr. Death. Finally, victims and a handful of courageous doctors stepped forward. In 2013, Christopher Duntsch was arrested. During his trial, witnesses described how he had ruined lives inside what was supposed to be the safest place, the operating room. In 2017, Duntsch was sentenced to life in prison. He became the first neurosurgeon in U.S. history to be imprisoned for harming patients. Today, Christopher Duntsch sits behind bars. But his story isn't only about one man. It says about a failed system that allowed him to keep practicing long after the warning signs. If action had been taken earlier, dozens of lives might have been saved. This is the story of Dr. Death, a chilling reminder that sometimes silence itself is a crime.